This is the difference between a real cop and a fake cop.
You're under arrest.
Wait, how do I know you're real?
Well, first there's the uniform. Real uniforms are typically made from heavy-duty flame-protected materials and often have reinforced stitching at the shoulders, elbows, and pockets, while fake uniforms are often made with shiny, cheap polyester with single-line stitching that frays easily.
So I just checked the uniform stitching? That's it?
But there's also behavior.
Behavior?
Real police officers often stay calm, give clear instructions, and follow proper procedure. But fake police officers have been known to demand cash on the spot, and if you say no, they might get angry or even threatening.
So there's only two things?
There's also the vehicle. Real officers typically drive clearly marked cruisers with flashing red and blue lights, department logos, and official plates. Even undercover cop cars often have extra antennas or an antenna that looks like a hockey puck. Fake cops might show up in unmarked cars with no plates and cheap lights they bought online for 20 bucks.
Gotcha. So angry cops with ugly vehicles equals fake cops.
Ugh, I think we need to start over. Oh no, that Gen Z kid is in trouble. She needs my help.
Trying to strike a chord and it's probably aiming.
You're being charged with conspiracy to commit a crime over text messages. How do you plead?
I'm trying to keep it 100 and dodge that L, so I'm saying I'm innocent, AF.
Sorry, Your Honor, my client means to say she pleads not guilty. Then explain why you texted, "We're about to pop off." What are these things called again?
Those are emojis, sir.
Right. Gun emoji, fire emoji, ain't nobody safe to your friend.
I was just trying to hype up my squad for the club this weekend. Pop off means go all out and slay, not like literally explode. Duh.
So you were planning to blow up the place? No, Your Honor. Pop off just means to show off. No violence implied. Fine, then explain this one. Time to drop some bodies, coffin emoji. It's gonna be a total massacre, blood emoji. Did you really say that?
Your Honor, Rizzle, that was all about the squad turning up on the dance floor, okay? Dropping bodies is just savage hype for absolutely demolishing anyone who tries to step on us.
In other words, Your Honor, they're just confident they'll win a dance competition. All right, I'm dismissing the charges.
Yes! Judge, you are the bomb. You're gonna blow up for real.
Oh no, that guy's about to let the cops into the party. He needs my help. Police, open the door. Don't worry, I can help. First, turn off the music. Now you have two options. Option one, you keep the door closed. If the cops don't have a warrant, you can refuse to open the door.
Okay, got it, but what's option two?
Option two, you open the door and step outside to speak to the police. If you got nothing to hide, this may be the better option.
Okay, bet.
But be aware if the police see anything illegal through the door, they can come in without a warrant.
Anyone home? Open the door. Well, I've got nothing to hide and I cleared everyone away from the door, so I'm going to open it. Hi, officer, what can I do for you?
We got a call about a noise complaint. Can we come in? Never consent to the cops coming inside the house.
In that case, no, you can't come in.
Okay, well, can you keep the noise down?
Yep.
Fine, consider this a warning. All right, let's get back to partying, quietly. This is milk I would never buy as a lawyer. Take all natural, for example. Sounds great, right? But legally, it means nothing. Milk's already a natural product. There's no standard definition of all natural for milk. As long as there's no artificial ingredients or colors, companies can use the label. Then there's farm fresh. It makes you picture a family farm with cows grazing in open fields. But in reality, farm fresh is just a marketing term. The milk could come from cows packed in a barn with no windows and fed grain all day. And then we have grass-fed. Unless it's certified, a company can still label it grass-fed, even if the cows eat mostly grain and only graze occasionally. So if you can't trust these labels, which ones can you trust? There are 3 specific labels that come with real legal standards. USDA Organic requires cows to graze on pasture during the full grazing season. Certified Humane means cows are given proper space, shelter, and real pasture access. And Animal Welfare Approved goes even further. No feedlots, no tethering. Cows live on pastures year-round, which is why the only labels I use when it comes to buying milk are these 3. Can parents force you to do chores? Well, there are 2 times where they can and 1 time where they can't. Number 1, parents can make you do chores for their business.
Dad, this can't be legal.
That doesn't sound like oil changing.
Is this still considered chores?
Yep, it's perfectly legal for your parents to give you chores, even if they happen to support the family business. And business is booming.
This is ridiculous. I'm too old to do chores.
Number 2, there's also technically no law against kids doing basic chores at any age.
Basic? Who said anything about basic?
The law leaves it up to the parents to determine reasonable chores based on age. You hear that, son? That means you can do the dishes, take out the trash, and flip these Hondas.
Great. Got any other failing businesses in need of my help?
You know what? Yeah, here.
What? I can't be a minor. I am a minor.
He's right. Number 3, parents cannot make you do chores that could be considered dangerous.
Oh, that was a close one.
Gamers unite. Call of Duty is about to change forever. Activision was just hit with a $680 million lawsuit, and it's worse than you think. Call of Duty has generated over $10 billion for Activision, so pro gamers are finally getting the fame and money they deserve, right? Wrong. Activision is being sued by Optic Scump, aka the king of COD himself, and Hex, the godfather of gaming, for having an unlawful monopoly on Call of Duty tournament. Back in the day, man, there was like 5 or 6 orgs that were holding tourneys. You had all these options. Then, everything changed when Activision attacked. Now they're the only COD lobby in town, and apparently pressured gamers to sign harsh contracts and forced teams to partner with Activision's arranged billionaire investors. In professional sports, most of the money is made from sponsorships. But Activision bans all outside sponsorships. Activision responded saying these claims are baseless. I can imagine them saying, well, these gamers signed a contract, so tough luck if they regret it. I don't think that's a strong argument if the gamers had no choice. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments down below. Here's how to poke holes in someone's story, like a lawyer does with a witness.
I saw him. He had a weapon, he put it in people's faces, filled bags with money. Couldn't have been more cliche.
Right, and what were you doing at the bank?
I was depositing a check.
Number 1, expose inconsistencies. Right, but didn't you get laid off a few weeks ago? Whose check was that? And you belong to a different bank.
I shop around?
Number 2, challenge their ability to observe. Right, but when you were on the ground, how did you get a good look at them? Didn't they have their masks on?
Well, I have really good periphery and x-ray vision.
And number 3, show how implausible the story is. So you went to a bank you don't go to cash a check you didn't have, and you just so happened to catch your very own roommate robbing a bank while undercover, while he was wearing a mask. Is that it?
Well,
Or is it more likely that your roommate drank all the milk in your fridge, and instead of replacing it, he just put the empty carton back in the fridge, and you couldn't live with it? So you made this whole thing up to get him out of your lease so you could get a new roommate.
Either throw it away or replace it, but if you put an empty milk carton in the fridge, you deserve the chair.
I rest my case. People are trying to build a road that goes through every country on Earth, from America up and over to Russia, down through Europe, Africa, and then across to South America. Well, there's 3 insane problems with a road like this. The first is you'd have to drive through some very dangerous areas. For example, this part of the road cuts through the Darien Gap, which is a notorious hotspot for cartel activity. And you wouldn't want your road trip to be interrupted by any of that, now would you? Oh gosh, I'm lost. I should ask for directions. Excuse me, sir, I'm from America. Which way is Germany? Hey, wait! Dang it! Oh, well, still safer than flying a Boeing. Number 2, getting countries to agree would be a huge problem. At the very least, countries that share a border would have to agree on things like where's it gonna go, who's gonna pay for it, or even who's allowed in. And lastly, the terrain. Between Alaska's frozen tundras, blazing hot deserts, and thousands of miles of ocean, it's kind of hard to get one road that can cross all that, and not to mention poor old Australia. Australia is isolated by so much water that making a bridge or tunnel to it is almost impossible. Imagine you could go back in time. Well, if I could, I'd go back to high school and change 3 things. And number 3, everyone's metabolism slow down when you get older, and you can't put away pizza rolls like you used to. But if I could tell my younger self the exact time period that my metabolism slowed down, I could eat all the junk food I want before it's too late. Now where's Little Mike? Wow, this new flip phone can play whatever ringtone I want. 25. Ah, what? Your body starts to shut down at 25. You're weird. Wait, I have more things to tell you. Number 2, don't skip gym class. Rude. Staying active while you're young will help you be more energetic and limber in your elderly 20s. Why are you chasing me? I'm you from the future. I'm trying to give you good advice. And number 1, don't be afraid to be different. You came back in time to tell me that? No sports almanac, no stock tips? I spent so much time worrying I was different from everybody else. But you were wearing a pasta strainer? But now I know it's everybody's differences that make them stand out. Ugh, that's great. Now can you send me back 2 minutes ago so I'm not late? Goodbye, young Mike. Let the seeds of my knowledge grow into trees of wisdom. These are 3 wild tricks businesses use to make you spend more money. At number 3, they give you candy. Restaurants used to keep candy by the door, but that didn't help them make more money. So they started leaving them on the table with the bill, and that led to a huge increase in tips. It's a classic psychology move where if you give someone an unexpected little treat, they're more likely to feel good about the experience, which translates to spending more cash. Fucking idiots. Number 2, casinos love to keep the AC up and as cold as they can. This is because cold air is likely to keep you awake and gambling even longer. Yeah, I'm not even tired. Do you think I can run this under some hot water? And number 1, no dollar signs on the menu. By leaving the dollar signs off the menu, the customer is less likely to think about the price. Wow, $19.95? That's cheap, I think. Which brings me to a bonus trick. Businesses will end prices with 95 cents instead of 99 cents, so you think the price is lower than it actually is. Hey, wait a second. How is everything? Bad, I think you're pulling a fast one on me. Candy? Oh, yay! Dumbest criminals of all time. The juice is loose. Back in 2013, a burglar in Portland, Oregon snuck into someone's home and pulled off the perfect robbery. Well, almost perfect. He delicately stole everything of value he could find, careful not to leave any fingerprints. But this crafty sneak was no match for his biggest enemy yet, thirst. Our boy was very parched after such a big robbery. He couldn't leave without quenching it first. So he took a big old gulp from the victim's orange juice and then left it in their sink.
Swept the entire house, no shred of evidence anywhere.
What about this?
You don't think?
Only one way to find out. The bottle was sent off for DNA testing, and wouldn't you guess, they found a match.
Oh yeah, that's our guy.
You know what else is tangy?
What?
Justice.
I guess if you're gonna steal and have a drink, don't put it in the sink or it's straight to the clink. 3 things cops don't want you to know they can do. Number 1, they can access your DNA. Thinking of doing 23andMe?
Wow, I thought I was 100% Scottish. A mix of Irish, though. How exotic.
Wow, I think you're a suspect. Thank goodness DNA testing companies like 23andMe say they'll comply with law enforcement requests for user information and DNA samples. Number 2, they can search abandoned property.
After this, we never speak of it again.
We take this to our graves.
1, 2, 3!
3 weeks later.
The backpack!
You can't look through that.
Oh, but I can and I did. Don't need a warrant when you abandon your property.
Whatever, we didn't do anything wrong. You can't arrest us.
True, but now I know you were in an Oasis cover band, you dorks. And number 3, you can keep your phone locked. Let me look through your phone.
No, I don't ever have to let you look through my phone.
You do if I have a warrant.
Fine. I'll have to give you my passcode though. Good luck getting into it.
Ugh, stop knowing your rights.
If you think you're being followed while driving, here's how to know for sure.
Start by finding a roundabout. Drive a full circle, then exit straight. If the other car stays behind you, instead of continuing straight, then they could be following you. To be sure, pull into a well-lit parking lot and wait about 15 seconds. Keep the car running so you can leave quickly if you need to. If the other car just keeps going and drives past, you might be safe. Now, if they don't pass and instead pull into the same lot right behind you, that's not a coincidence. That's one of the clearest signs they're actually following you. To be safe, drive out of the parking lot. And if you can, make a hands-free call to the police.
Hey Siri, call 911!
The operator will guide you to the nearest police station and alert the officers that you're on the way. Then if the person following you gets out of the car, do your best to reach the officer quickly.
Freeze and tell me what's in the bag!
No. We just forgot his breadsticks.
I'm testing the most illegal spy tools to see if they actually work or not. First, a tool that lets you make a fast getaway. It's called a sea scooter, and it looks just like a strange propeller, but once you power it up, it will pull you through the water like a spy mission. Whoa, crazy. But will it work underwater? It runs for about an hour and only hits speeds up to 2.5 miles per hour. The only good thing about it is that it's silent. This next tool lets you climb walls without rope. I just push it against the wall, activate the seal, and it should work. This is really secure, but will it hold my weight? It feels stable, but I don't really trust myself to climb that high. And it's way too loud for a spy to use. So once a spy gets inside, they need a way to disappear. Next, an invisibility suit, which claims to blend you into any environment. It uses light-bending material that I tested in another video. But will the suit hide me from a person?
Yo Mike, where are you? Dude, really?
Is it illegal for teachers to break up fights? What were you thinking, young man?
I was thinking that kid said something about my mom, so I had to throw hands.
You're gonna be in so much trouble.
No, I won't. You'll be. You can't break up a student fight. You're a grown-ass man.
Number 1, a teacher can be sued if they use unreasonable or unnecessary force when breaking up a fight.
See? Better watch yourself, old man, or I'm gonna get litigious on your ass.
What? But what if a student needs my help? I can't let this delinquent keep pummeling all those dweebs. Number 2, teachers can break up fights as long as the force they're using is reasonable and they're protecting other students. Exactly. I'm a grown-ass man, and I don't need unreasonable force to take down a 7th grader.
I love that you think that's a flex. Maybe just do us both a favor and mind your own business.
I can't.
It's my legal obligation to these students to protect them.
Well, that's not true. Number 3, while reasonable force is legal, teachers are usually under no legal obligation to get involved. Oh, so I don't have to break up their fights?
Yeah, so maybe don't.
One more word out of you and I'll show you what reasonable and necessary means.
Who can stop the bad guy the fastest?
I'm LJ and I'm 13 years old.
Next up, I'm Mike the lawyer, and I'm going to beat this kid.
My name's Anthony, the mall cop. My only goal is to beat Mike.
Wow. I beat you.
Oh, come on!
I'm Scar, an ex-criminal, and this isn't my first time.
You got beat by a mall cop and a lawyer, Scar.
I'm Sergeant Holland, and Scar's gonna need a lawyer.